Osmania University, in collaboration with the HCSC, had worked on a research paper on family environment, social media usage, and well-being of the adolescent girls, an analysis from psychosomatic perspective. The participating departments were psychology and linguistics. I request our Honorable Chief Guest and dignitaries to kindly step forward as we invite the representatives from Osmania University to join us. And we request you to kindly release this research paper. May I please invite on stage Dr. Anupama A. and Dr. C.S. Swati from Linguistics Department, Osmania University.
Respected Chairman, AIG, Hospital, our total all over India best doctor, Dr. Nageshwar Reddy Garu, I'm proud of your name, I'm proud of your profession. Our dynamic Commissioner of Police, Sri C.V. Anand Saab, DCP, Srimati Neha Mehra Sahiba, actors and singer, Miss Rajeshwari Garu, additional CP, C.A.R. Srinivas Garu, Hyderabad City Security Council, Secretary General, Sri Chaitanya Garu, ఆయనకు చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నారు. SCSC Joint Secretary, Srimati Geeta Garu, all IPS officer,
women empowerment, women safety. We still see, despite so much of activity on this front, so much of talking and speaking, we still see female infanticide happening on a big scale. We still see discrimination at homes and in workplaces. And then, despite several acts like the POXO Act and several other measures, still the type of cases we get in our Bharosa centers is something which makes us quite sad. Telangana government has done very well on the front of women's safety. Right from the beginning, 2014, there are concepts like she teams, she cabs, then she shuttles, Bharosa centers, which are unique to this country and were started here. I can tell you an incident where one of my batchmates, his daughter got a job in 3 states, in 3 cities, Chennai, Bangalore, and in Hyderabad. He just landed one day and he called up and said that his daughter requires accommodation. And then when we met over lunch, so I said, why did you choose Hyderabad for your daughter? He said, by far it's the safest. Where's the doubt? He just said it off the cuff. But what struck me was for a person staying in Delhi or in Nagaland, he's of Nagaland cadre. So he could say this off the cuff as if it is understood, everyone knows. So that's a great achievement for a state like Telangana and city of Hyderabad.
To me, it's a great honor to be here this morning and talk on a subject which is to me very important because the 3 women who shaped my life. My mother who taught me the value of morality, my wife who defined what I am, and my daughter who continues to inspire me to achieve more. So when we started the AIG hospitals, we have about 6,000 employees. 60% of our employees are women. I saw to it that 60% are women. And like C.V. Anand was saying, this has probably been the most productive thing. When we actually analyze the work productivity of women versus men, we found that it's women who are actually, in terms of hours per production, is much higher. Because whatever women do in the short time period, they do it very intensively. They concentrate, they have more loyalty towards the institution. Men are, of course, having their chais, having their, smoke sometimes outside and so on. And a lot of time goes into that, gossips and so on. I think this is a difference we have found in women. So when I was asked to deal with the complexities of women's health, of course, I look back, a little bit of gastroenterology I'll come to later, but mostly what is happening in this area. If you actually look at the brain of women and men, they are, in evolution, they have come differently. They evolved differently. If you look at 70,000 years back, women were being in the house and men used to be the hunters who used to get food. And women used to look after the rest of the things. So the brains have evolved. And there are a lot of differences between both the brains. And there are a lot of research in this area. For example, in the man, there's experiences like emotions, recollections is bigger than women. They have, and that's a very important point, I'll come to that later, it's much bigger. In women, the hippocampus critical to learning, memorization is larger than man and works a little different. They're two different parts. So in 2014, in the UPenn, researchers actually imaged the brains of 428 males and 500 females. And what did they find? The male's brain activity was more coordinated with the local brain regions, whereas in the female, the brains were coordinated throughout the brain. The activity was throughout the brain. This is very important because I'll tell you one very important fact, that we have two brains. One is called the primitive brain, which is an old brain. It is hypothalamus, hippocampus, and so on. It deals with emotions, hunger. So when you get angry or when you react fast, it's this brain. So this brain reacts fast. So it's thinking fast. The second brain is the neo brain. That is, human beings in evolution have developed these brains. It is a frontal cortex and all. This big brain that we have now is mostly this brain. And this brain thinks slowly. It is rational. So if you get angry at somebody, because of your primitive brain, the new brain says, no, cool down.
We have a huge applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Mohammad Mahmood Ali Ji, Honorable Minister of Home, Prisons and Fire Services. In the same line of thought, I also request them to present a memento and felicitate Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, sir. Sir, thank you for being with us today. And also a token of our gratitude and appreciation to Mrs. Rageshwari Swarup Lumba.
If you aim for only wealth, beauty, fame, and power, you aim too low. Humility, gentleness, gratitude, and service is aiming high. Ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a great honor to be in the presence of such dignitaries who fit into the quote I have just said. It's a pleasure and privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, we are grateful to our chief guest, Sri Janab Mohammad Mahmood Ali Sahab, who has been always there with her right from inauguration of the HCSC Women Forum launch and Stree launch, and also our counseling center, and he has been always encouraging when we are working in the communities and going closer to the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first panel discussion for the day, Building Bridges, Empowering Adolescents for a Brighter Tomorrow. Maybe a quick group picture with Anand sir and
Firstly, a big hand for Shilpa. Isn't it amazing? Someone who's joining all the dots. I'm sorry I have my back to you. Sorry. So firstly, pranam to all my elders. A big hello to everybody. Let's make some noise, create some energy right now. Let's make some noise, everybody. So that's why community is so important. It's so powerful. It instantly brings us energy. It instantly lifts us up. Y'all have been sitting for so long. Everybody stand up. Just stand up. And I'm going to teach you a technique right away. Right away, in 60 seconds. Left elbow to the right knee. Right elbow to the left knee. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. If you have a knee problem, go easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 4, 5, 6. We're going up till 30. 8, 9, 10. Well done. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But always keep the ego aside if you want to be mindful and if you want to have inner resilience. 100% responsibility, awareness, good thinking, and I went and sat in the doctor's office, and that changed my life because before me was a huge line of patients, paralyzed neck down, paralyzed on the right side of the body, completely paralyzed for the second time. So the husband has divorced them because cannot deal with that anymore. And within a second, I knew what gratitude is. Because I said, oh my goodness, I cannot complain just for my face. And that's how I recovered with happiness. It did not even matter. And that's what I want you to achieve in life. Be clear about what you want. Get busy doing it. Get busy doing things that uplift you. Be grateful because things could have been worse. So I hope that helps, and we're going to have a panel discussion. Thank you and sending you much love. Thank you.